just in a mood. I'm just in a mood. Admittedly, I just ate breakfast, right? And then I sat on my couch and looked at baby videos for the past 2 hours. Yeah. Why am I doing that? I don't know. It's just one of those days. Like, I just really didn't want to get up. I didn't want to get up out of bed. Forced myself to do that. And then I was on the couch and I didn't want to get up off the couch. You're gonna have those days you don't feel like getting up and you don't feel like doing anything. And some of those days you should listen to that, because sometimes your body really needs just that rest, you know? Just give yourself one day to just lay in bed all day. But majority of the time, it's very important that you force yourself to get up. Shakira! Shakira! I'm sorry.
Shakira!
This is so raw. Like, you guys are just seeing me in my rawness because I'm just having a day. It's another reason I feel bad that I'm in this mood right now, because it's such a beautiful day outside. Like, it's such a beautiful day. How dare I? I must go out. Today I'm going to be going to the library, having some library leisure. One of my favorite activities when I'm bored. Not that I'm bored, I have an objective, I have a mission today. I am going to be doing some research on a topic that I have been interested in. This is something you can add to your list of activities to do when you're bored. But basically, like, research a topic or something that you're just like interested in and like take notes on it, like commonplace about it, you know. Because we lack that structure, that learning structure that we got when we were in school. We lack that now that we're adults. We can kind of make our own decisions and create our own schedules and stuff. So we rarely set aside time to like just learn new things, and I love to learn new things. And with everything going on in the world right now, these topics that I'm like researching about and taking notes about, I'm just like really wanting to elevate my mind and use like my brain's ability to critical think. And it's really important that I do that because society is kind of trying to dumb us down. And I plan to do like a deep dive. I really feel like you guys will find it interesting. I hope so. But I really just want to do it because I just have to utilize all forms of learning that I have in order to get the information in my head. You know, visually, reading, and then with your hands, writing, like writing notes. And like writing, it just does something for me. I've learned best that way. And audibly, listening to videos and stuff. And then the other part of learning is to be able to recite and talk about what you've learned. Doing that, like that study tactic that you see people do in like universities when they're studying for like a test or something, explaining it to somebody else, that is really helpful because that is what your brain is doing when you're critically thinking and when you're able to problem solve and when you're able to explain something to someone, especially those assignments that say how to explain this to like a child. That's really good for your brain. One of my current reads right now is so good. I just love Buddhism and like stuff like that, but it's gonna take me forever to read it because I like commonplace while I'm reading it. And I'm also reading Rouge right now. It's so good. Like, I really like it, but it's just like an interesting plot. I like it because it's an interesting plot. It's so unique. Like, I've never read a story like this. I definitely recommend it, but y'all just wait for my book rec video. I've been starting to use this app. This is also not sponsored. I just genuinely got this app and I've been using it every day. It's called Elevate. It's like this brain app. Like, you have an activity every day, at least if you have the free version, which I do. You just do an activity every day and it just helps with like reading, math, whatever it sees that you want to get better in, or just to like continue like being proficient in. It's been super fun. I've been doing it every day and it's just like, it feels like a little like activity. Like, it feels like I have homework. Like, I wake up and then after doing rising pages, I'm like, oh, I gotta do my Elevate app. I gotta do my brain work today. It would be a great app for children, but also just for adults, just literally to keep the health of your brain, you know, to like do something that's like using your brain every day, especially for people who don't generally do that as often, you know what I mean? That's also something I've been doing to elevate my brain and to keep my brain sharp. Even if you don't have like that app, you can literally do simple things to engage your brain every day, like daily reading. Just do 30 minutes every day when you rise. It doesn't even have to be 30 minutes. Like, if whatever you have, if you don't have 30 minutes or if you don't have 10 minutes to do yoga every day, do 5, do 15, like do whatever works for your schedule. And also don't be afraid to like wake up earlier to do things for the health of your mind and body and soul. That's a priority. It should be a priority in your life. Especially right now. I just feel like it's so important because we are in the age where we're losing our critical thinking skills and people are just taking the opinions of others and just, I don't like to see like the effects of that on our generation. And I really feel like everyone needs to be prioritizing brain health and knowing what they're talking about. Like, I'm not saying you have to be like an intellectual person. I would just want to have more conversations with people where I feel like we're on the same like brain level, like we can have like these type of conversations, because you're an emotionally intelligent person, you know how to problem solve, you know how to use critical thinking, and we can actually have like synapses wiring back and forth, because like you're telling me your opinions and backing them up, and I'm telling you mine and backing them up, and we're having like an intellectual conversation. It's just so stimulating to me. But I haven't been able to do that with people lately. I want people to make it a priority again to learn new things every day. Doing new hobbies and starting crafts and something like that, that's also healthy for your brain. Like, you're doing something that's stimulating you, that's causing you to think, doing things that makes you think. That's why I love movies that make me think, books, all that stuff, because you're using your mind. It's really important. I'm tired of the it's not that deep era. No, it really is. It really is that deep. Teach them the very best you can. Hair up, hair down. I don't know. This is an everyday dilemma. I feel like I'm already about to sweat. It is so hot. God, it is so hot. I know it's bullshit. You shouldn't drink this, but since I don't drink Starbucks like ever anymore, I'm taking this gift my mom gave me. She put on our Starbucks account $8 and like 100 points. So how could I ignore her generosity? I just want to try this new thing they had. Oob coconut cream. Looks like the lavender cream, but it's not. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Well, I think you should just do what you feel like would be safer for you overall.
There's a bird on the water.
Do it.
Yeah. I could just sit here all day and listen to the sounds of the water. I really need to like start hanging out alone again, like a lot more, because I've been hanging out with my partner a lot, and now it just feels like when I go by myself, sometimes I just get overly paranoid. And it's just like, I know that stuff happens and I can feel that way because like I'm a woman by myself, but it's just like overly paranoid. Like, I need to chill out. I need to chill out. I'm gonna journal about it. You know what? We're gonna journal about it and we're gonna release it, because that's what we do. We journal and we release this energy. So I'm gonna journal about that. Maybe it's a projection of me not feeling safe in another area of my life, or like inside, you know, but it's just being projected outwardly. So we're gonna see what's revealed.
This is like a good spot for the pool and stuff.
It's so important to like catch that stuff in the moment and be self-aware when you know, like, okay, right now I'm not operating from a place that I would like to operate from. I am not in an energy that aligns with my highest self, and be able to catch that and like just rewire yourself, recalibrate, because it happens, you know. We're human and life is life, and sometimes we just get out of whack and we get out of alignment, where we're in our egos, you know. But the self-awareness of that, ego and of a misalignment in your energy, it's really important to be self-aware. So you can catch it in the moment. You can be like, okay, let me go inward and alchemize that energy and redirect that and see what's causing that and release that. That's so important. I just had to do that because I wasn't sure where that was coming from. I had to calm my nervous system, I think. I had to calm my nervous system. Oh, that is amazing and like sad at the same time. There's like a group of homeless people that just like congregate there every day and just like sit there and stuff. And like there was a man that was over there, he was talking to them, and then he was just like, hey, y'all hungry? Like he just called out, is anybody over here hungry? And I guess he's going to get everybody some food or something like that, because they all just started walking over there with him. That is so beautiful. When I see stuff like that, I have more faith in humanity. You know, there's really community everywhere. You just gotta look for it. But it just makes me sad because it's like, it's all these people that just can't even afford basic necessities like food. You live in this world, you work, you have to work this job, or if you can't get jobs because the job market is horrible, there's no public transportation, like it's like loose, like where I live right now. How do they not expect people to like go crazy and have like stuff happening with them? Because it's like we're in this controlled environment that's not feeding us what we need, which is exactly what I am doing a deep dive on today, like learning about zoochosis and how that is prevalent in humans as well. It is going to be on zoochosis and logotherapy. I feel like these are some out there concepts, but I just feel like they would really help people, and they've just really caught my attention over the past couple of weeks, and I've really been wanting to talk about them. So if you're interested in that, I just wanted to say, like, I first learned about the term glucosis on TikTok, and then logotherapy was the main theme of a book that I read. I'm doing a deep dive on it because I want to have more understanding for myself, and I want to be able to explain it to people and form my own opinions and do my own research on stuff. And I feel like that's a really important thing, an important trait that we're losing right now, because there's a lot of information on TikTok, and TikTok is a great hub for information. Some people, it's their news, you know what I mean? And that's good because there's a lot of things going on around the world that we don't know about in other countries. Like, I didn't know that Hawaii was like flooded or something's going on in Hawaii right now because there was like no media coverage on it. And that's weird, right? So I think that social media is that's one of the benefits of social media. But one of the downsides of that is that a lot of people will take things they see on TikTok, people saying things, videos of people talking or like slideshows and just people spewing information that may be good information, but you should always research the things that you learn. Always research the things that you learn, formulate your own opinions, just engage yourself and engage your brain activity. Use your critical thinking skills and put things together for yourself. And you say, wow, like, okay, this is interesting. I'm going to do like more research on this. Like, you can use your intuition as well, because there's a lot of things I see on TikTok. I'm like, I know this to be true. You know what I mean? Like, I know within me to be true. But that's because that's based off of experiences that I've had. You know what I mean? But like, when it comes to like academic information and things like that, I really feel like we should venture out and do our own research, especially cultural things and stuff like that. So that's what I'm doing. I'm taking that term that I learned and learning more about it and its origins and reading some articles about it and just writing stuff down about it. Just a reminder to a lot of people to continue to do that and to read books on stuff as well, because there was books I found about this phenomena as well. Engage your brain and increase your intellectualism in this age of like growing stupidity, honestly. Is it just me, or like I feel bad when I pick flowers? Like sometimes I just feel bad when I pick the flowers because I'm like, I'm taking them out of their natural environment and I know that they're most likely gonna die and they might end up getting put in my journal, or like they'll just like dry out. But like when I let them dry out, they like keep their like, you know, so it's still beautiful and I still definitely keep all the flowers that I pick. But sometimes I like feel bad and I'm like, you know what, like maybe I shouldn't do this. But it's just like I take them because I love flowers and also because I use them for inspiration for my art. So it's like, I need this. And you know, there's gonna be an abundance of growth. There's always an abundance of growth. There's an abundance of everything. But like sometimes I just feel bad. I think it's so important to be surrounded by your art. It's stimulating my mind and stimulating my brain the same way it's doing to the people that I'm sharing it with. It's something so personal and a part of my soul, you know? This is a piece I'm really loving right now. It's just really resonant with me and like the colors that I'm feeling in the moment and instead of energy when I was creating it, the same way that I feel when I look at like my art and I'm just like the state of mind that I was in creating it, and I always call back on that energy that I am creating my art with. Always. I had so much fun with that piece. Like I literally was just going at it, intuition, everything, just painting because I wanted to and just letting it flow. And that's so important to me and it's a reminder of that. It's so good to be outside. It's like a tree. Oh, it fell in the water. Oh. Okay, wait. Okay, go. No, it's just not gonna work. Okay, grab it like that. Okay. No. No. I'm sorry, I'm scared. I'm scared. I can't do it, y'all. I can't do it. Oh, now it's gonna go too fast. Go. There she goes again, the invasive species. Smooth rock. Looks like a planet invasion.
Yeah, it's gonna take some time for you to learn how to do that.
Remember I was practicing it a couple months ago?
Yeah.
All right, let me see if I can do it a little bit.
That's not skating backwards. You just push yourself backwards. Go out and then in. You have to do it slowly.
You know, I don't think this green top is like good for it. Maybe I need to try it at an actual rink.